without the brim. This brim will come down lower.
Right.
Without the brim. Okay. But it's depending on, see how you can see a little bit of the purple? This brim would be on this line.
Right.
Instead. So you have to decide whether you want the brim on your original hat or if you want to remove it. So that's one of the first things you need to decide before you go on.
And it doesn't wreck them, so if you end up taking off your old cowboy hat, cut your hat off of it, you can still put the brim back on.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody else going to participate?
Okay.
I cheated. I used the Troxel.
Okay.
You can buy that brim. I had it way before, and so
You
I
just want to
ended up.
decorate it.
It has a thing where you put the visor in. Well, I took the visor off my helmet, and I
Possible.
Okay.
Okay, so that this is what it's going to look like when you have cut it off.
Okay.
Okay, so this was actually like that. Okay, and you're also going to mark with your hat this way. You're going to do a tiny little mark. I've got a marker where the front is, and maybe a little 2 mark or an X where the center back is, because that's important when you put your brim onto your helmet. You have to have it centered.
Okay.
So you can, let me get you a marker, and you can go ahead and mark it. Just a tiny little one, like 1/8 of an inch, so not much. A little more. Okay. And then where you're going to do there, and you can do 2 marks, and you're a little crooked. Go in there and go all the way around to there.
I mean, it's good to hear that, because if we go there again, that's something that we need to consider.
Because the club is always furnished.
Okay. So now you're going to do your cuts on here,
When we were at Haycrest,
on your
we
hat.
didn't deal with that.
That's the only place we did.
So
we did.
See how this is cut like this?
I mean, if we're
You're going to start on
for
the
someone
inner edge,
is
and you're
in the
going to
middle
cut
of
up
nowhere,
to your
then yes,
line,
of course,
But I mean, they have
like
water
that.
there, and they still
little lines like
Although
that.
that's a good point, Lisa. It's
And
something
you go
that
all the way
we have
around
to look at if we do it
like
again.
that.
Because it's real. The water issue is really hard for them.
Oh, I
They have
know.
to
No,
haul it.
And so on this one,
wow, by the time
I would do a little less, because we can always do more. But once you cut too much, then there's too much. But I would just do a little less, like you did here.
So do I just keep
I
cutting?
had to pay somebody to feed my
Do a cut like that, and then an angle cut like that. See, a straight in, and
Well,
then
that's good. I'm
a
glad you mentioned it.
a diamond
That's
kind of like
something
that.
we do again.
Yeah, like that.
You know, factor that in. We're trying to keep the budget.
Up to this line. I don't know if you've gotten that far all the way around. Go up.
Cut more.
Yeah, cut more.
Okay, now what do I do?
You got it so far. Let's see, what have you got? We need to.
My Stratton hat.
That's your bottom. Okay, there's your top. So we need to do a dry fitting of this. This is your front, because we've got the one mark.
This is pretty. Look at this.
So you're going to line it up. You do your eye measure. You're going to line it up.
Yes.
And you can do it on the bottom or the top. It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
So roughly, you have to guesstimate because of your brim.
Right.
Okay, so we'll do guesstimate right about there. I can't see. Okay, I think that's lined up in the back. So what we want to look at is there equally enough brim all the way around? And
Needs to.
okay, if you just move it back a little bit. Okay. So if it'll do a tight fit, we move on to the next spot.
So should I take it off, or
No, you got to pull it all the way down. Pull it all the way down. So where you want it, and kind of look to see where you want it on your hat. And you're gonna pull it
Stay up a little
down
bit.
to the brim. Okay. So pull it down. Photoshop, that happens. So we start over again. Do the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Try it again.
Well, this makes must be no.
I took your.
I don't know. You get
When I made my hell hat, not this isn't one, I kept that to put my hat on, and it was so nice.
To store it, yes.
Yes, it was very nice.
It was cut into the brim. That's why.
And we have Letha. She's still over here cutting.
Yeah, she's
Cutting. And I think Linda pretty much has hers cut.
There you are. That's okay. Stop for a minute. Okay. Have a look at it. How it looks in the front. Like, how does it look to you? It's messy now, but just how does it look to you? We're going to have to cut some of these tabs off. Right. So with this on your brim, cut a little bit off, about half as much. Okay.
Yeah.
All the way around, and then we'll go to the water level. Where we make it wet.
Oh well, that's
And
why
then
you
have to wait till it dries a little bit.
Does that look all right? What do you think?
I think it looks nice, yeah. Very good.
So when you get it all done and you want to add color, just get some turquoise paint. If you want to do well, no.
Oh, on that, no, I
You
don't.
don't have a brim on here, so
I
that's
don't know what
good.
happened to it.
That's okay. So you're doing without a brim.
on Thursday.
Okay, so
Lunch with
which hat are you going? This one? Okay.
because I had Diane and Sue had taken her to lunch before, but I asked
You're
her
going
to
to
join them
lose
because
quite a bit
I
of
have not
brim
met
on this one. Do you have any that are bigger?
so,
They're all pretty small. Okay.
And that's fine. It's my border patrol hat.
Oh, okay.
Get rid of it.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut this brim off the hat. Actually, you're going to mark the back with 2 little notches.
Yeah, it works out.
Is that the back?
No, this is the back.
Yeah, that's the back. You're going to mark the back with 2 little notches like center.
The straight and the.
No, it's just so that they can.
I'm not very good at this.
Okay, now what? I mean, I can cram it on.
Letha's gonna do some cramming, she says. Let's watch and see what happens.
I'm gonna screw it up.
Screwing up already. Let me get Linda's X-Acto just to start it. Yeah.
Right here is the front.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, my horse died. I went and did oral hiring boards. He dropped dead, and I had to turn around and go to work, and I had to hire a bunch of people.
How's it going?
Well, you weren't thinking about it. No, you have a team. I can't let a team down. It's my job. I don't just dump people. But I have a very strong personality, and I have to do what I have to do.
Have a strong surprising.
No, that's just why I was very disappointed what Sue did to me. I was very hurt.
Like have somebody lay it flat. You
You know, it's funny because a lot of people don't realize that. They just have to reach out and find out. You know what? You're not doing something every day.
Okay, there she is.
Okay, before I ruined it, there's the X-Acto knife.
Yes.
Thank you.
And he gave us a suggestion
Thank you.
to go right on that.
I'm like, just do it.
Can you put a little weight there?
I can put my weight there. I can help you.
Yeah, but then you're in the sun.
That's okay. Okay.
That's tough.
Okay, you can either cut that with the X-Acto or you're going to wreck it. You got to be careful.
I don't know.
Do it carefully.
Now what do I do? I got to go right on the edge.
Okay,
Yeah.
good then.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I don't know that I did that, but that's okay.
Looks fine to me, but I don't have a clue either.
Looks fine too.
Well, I get skin cancer in the front, so let's make it longer.
Right, exactly. That's a good call, Linda.
I'll never forget when I went in the dermatologist and she took the spray at me and she just, you know, that cold stuff.
Oh, yeah, I had that on my hand, I guess.
Oh, I wear my hat.
Anybody else that needs some of this stuff to use, they're welcome to.
You know, we started researching back in the day.
Snipping around.
Okay, Missy, I can do that. Snip, snip, snippy.
Snip, snip.
Be careful out there.
Okay.
Okay, now what?
How are you doing?
Well,
Get your buttons.
Oh, yeah.
Is this yours?
Yes. And you may use it if anybody needs it.
Okay, so yours is right down where you want it. Have a look at it, how it would look on your head.
Kind of look like
It's got to be right down where you want it.
The bugs are horrible. The horseflies are
And you end up not coming down on this one. You have to be like on the helmet part. Yeah. Okay. So what you're going to do?
What's for dinner? What's for dinner?
I was told that really
I'm not gonna do it.
It'll interfere with your
You
band.
look like a shrine.
Your band.
Yeah, so where's your little car? Beep beep.
You don't want all that.
Dalai Lama. Oh. Okay, Jill's hat's good to go. So Lil is spraying it with water.
It is drying out.
You do not need to pressure wash, just a small spray bottle will work.
So we're going to line up the
Okay, the bills and the invoice will be in, right behind you, girlfriend. The cap that she flung. Down
So
on the
we're going to
ground
put it
somewhere
back
by
into
you.
position.
Turn it over.
And drag it down into position where you want it. Because it'll dry in that shape.
Oh, nice.
Pull it right down to the brim if you can.
Lid to it.
Needs
You
to
know,
dry
they're working
there.
on hats and she says
Okay,
cap.
all the way, and it looks good to you all the way around. Oops, don't overshoot. Shove it back. And otherwise we start from the top again. We're going to start from the top.
You don't want to go close. Because you're only going to cut to that line anyway.
It's a tiny little brim, but it could be pretty.
No, that's going to be all covered. That actually, stuff on here.
When you screw your angle, just go back to it.
Yes. Yeah, she is one step away from glue. But we have to let it dry for
let it dry.
just a little bit. So, but she has to put it on there for it to dry in that shape.
Right.
So that bill, now you have to go.
Gotta make cut
And it'll dry real fast if you just kind of let it sit in the sun and the wind. Okay. Thank you. How does that look to you?
Okay.
Okay. That's good. And you did a nice job on the cuts. That's how close you need.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to just let it sit here and dry. And you've got a nice brim here, like this. You've got the... So choose your decoration. As it's drying, a little cut like that. All the way around. You're going to do a straight cut and an angle cut.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay?
How far down?
Up to your line.
Yeah.
Or as close to that line as
Then
possible.
you can see that.
So when you do a straight cut,
Just straight.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
any which way.
Yeah, let me
Just
go get the
straight
duct
in.
tape.
Right there.
okay?
Yeah. Go a little less than more. 'Cause
Okay, here we have Yvonne. Look at her. She's very serious. She might have done it
I
wrong.
probably did it wrong.
Well, we're going to watch and see because
I
this
probably
is...
jacked the boot.
Wow.
I screwed it. I probably screwed the pooch. But it's a little tiny brim. It looks kind of dumb. It's a Border Patrol Horse Patrol cap. I don't know. That's the longest they had the brim. It's kind of short. It's coming right off too. So I don't know. This is
I would get Lil. Maybe she can help you with...
this is the back.
So did you pick what you want? I think so.
This is how it goes.
So show me what you're going to do.
And then you create.
No, not yet.
I know not yet.
Oh, okay. And now she's getting testy because it's not yet.
One of these on that. And then
I will wait for Miss.
The guts.
Okay,
What do you
Letha
wanna
needs to hold her
decorate your
horses.
hat with?
I was going to try this.
So do a dry fitting on all what you want to put on your hat. Because it's drying right now. So pretend that it's all ready to be decorated. And I got a sliver, one of them straw hat slivers. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Okay.
Put a little bit on my brim.
How many of these? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know, I wasn't here,
Lay
sorry.
your decoration down on and see if it covers all the boo-boos. See, that's what your decoration does.
Well, it doesn't because you've got the stuff. Like 1, 2, 1, 2.
And then we just put it on once we got the glue on?
Uh-huh, yes. And then you just have to be real careful. If you get it on your hat, wipe it off real quick. I don't have paper towels, so I don't have.
It's going to be hard getting it on there without on the hat.
Yes. Just go fast. Zoom.
Sure, easier said than done.
Yeah, look back there, there's a whole bunch of it, but that's okay, you can get it off real quick. Wouldn't it make more sense to put it on the hat rather than the hat band?
Yeah, maybe.
That way it wouldn't.
How do I get it off?
Put it on your hat first. Yeah, I don't not the brim. I told her to put it on the brim, but it didn't work.
Ask you guys as a group. Hi. Does anybody know Sherry Bray?
Yeah, she's in Phoenix.
Yes.
Okay,
Need to
Jill is
trim
now putting her
at least half of that all off.
together.
Do you come down to the trim them
Oh
totally
no,
off?
no. Just
okay.
leave about
That's going to be pretty, right?
1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch on your cut.
Okay, on my cut. Got it.
So you're going to cut
Right,
all
right.
that off.
Yep, we have them right there. Okay.
You can take it off your hat to do that.
Open up the door.
And then once you've done that, we'll make it wet
Okay,
and stick it on your hat.
okay.
Where's your helmet?
I'm just waiting. There's Lil. I've been waiting here.
I don't know if I have enough yet or not. Let's see. I think I do.
Got it all?
Oh, yeah.
I did.
It fits down good
It did, and I did it without the cuts.
without the cuts.
Yeah. And then we trimmed them again, and then,
Those are not very good.
I don't know if I put it on, because now I can't see them all.
Not sure.
So it's the other way, isn't it?
No, I think this is
Okay.
I think yours.
Oh, you suck up.
I think you're going to win.
He's gonna get flowers.
Is it because it's my birthday?
Oh, that's right.
Annette is sucking up. I don't know what she wants.
She wants some free lawyer advice. Maybe. That's funny.
I love that commercial she has at the back of the newsletter.
Oh.
That is so perfect. What? They talk about selling her horse. You know.
Oh,
She's
I
down
love
there.
that. Problem over here? What is the problem? This is K9 News.
We have a problem.
Yes, she has a problem.
To cut it.
Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, that's much better.
so as long as
Okay.
your brim covers your tabs, you're okay.
Shit. Hey, gun 9. Cover the tab.
How are
Cover
you?
that tab.
And then put it on your hat.
Okay.
And you got your. Where's your?
You know, it's amazing what they
Where's your form?
My form? I didn't have a form.
No, you do. What you cut
This
off.
here?
Yeah.
We all have forms, I swear to God.
It's the thing that goes over your head.
Whatever you cut off. Oh, this guy. This guy. Whatever.
Here, it's right here.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Because it makes it easier to do the adjustments.
Linda, everybody wants a replay.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then when you are at home, you can store it on your form.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's,
See, that's
what
what
I
the
need.
form is.
That's what I need for my other hat, because I'm always screwed up. Yeah.
Would you come up to two sides?
Put a feather on it?
I think it's beautiful, yeah.
I gotta cut it.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you have the surgery done? This is your son?
It's crooked, it's bowed up here. Yeah, it's,
That's because it's not down.
And then once
it's
you
not
get it
down
on,
far
you
enough.
let it
Yep.
sit and dry.
Yeah, it has to dry.
That looks like a safari hat.
Well,
you
it probably will be when we're done.
Okay. I think you're down as far as you need to go.
Okay.
Do you want to glue it or you just want to duct tape it at this point?
Why not? Let's just do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
As long as you give us the oomph. But see, this is my question. There's a little bit of this. You want to have the black here, or do you want to go all the way to the edge?
You want to go to the edge.
And then you want to leave the foam, right?
Exposed, yes.
Okay.
So when you crash, you want a little bit of foam on your head. So you can use that line. Okay. So we made a mistake on Jill.
And then
Yeah. And if it's poochy like that, you just put a little more glue,
Okay.
tuck it in. You can do a whole ring of glue if you want, but it's not necessary. That goop will last pretty good.
I kind of have to put a little hole in there, I think.
Okay, now I got happy tongue. Always tell me very much. Get her ice cream. You have happy tummy now?
All good.
I know.
Don't get the BB on your hand.
This is hard work.
Yes, it is.
Right? There we go.
Automatic start. Electric start.
I know. Once I get the solar on.
Put your brim on.
I need it.
I had in my other
And then go ahead and put it down as far as you want it
solar
on your
panels on the
helmet.
roof.
You have to
When
look
I
on
get
the
back,
bottom to
actually,
make sure
I'm gonna
that
drop my
you're
horse off. I'm
covering
taking it
that
right to Gary
line.
Ledford. He's gonna put my solar in my inverter.
Can I lift it?
Yeah,
I won't
lift
have
it
another
up and
trailer
have a
without
look
it.
and adjust it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I don't,
I think I did it pretty
you
good.
know, I don't, if you want your air conditioner, yeah, you need a
And then if I liked
generator
it,
or
I
the
may permanently
microwave,
put
but
on, but I
everything else.
wanted it temporary right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That
and I
hat
put-
that's
I
on the
put
chair,
inverter,
that's about the
my
fourth
hair dryer in, my coffee maker,
brim.
and I thought by running the generator, I'd plug my
And,
coffee maker
sash.
in this morning.
Oh, for that same.
Bullshit, it didn't even work.
Falls off, rips
So I
off.
thought, okay, I guess I'll have hot tea.
Comes
boil
off.
some water.
All right. I'm good.
I
Well,
like
I think
your
I did it.
jacket, the horse. Where did you get that?
Okay, where did Linda go? She,
Online?
I went back through my closet.
She went screaming.
oh,
Nope.
she needs to figure out what
She's
she
letting
needs
her,
to.
her brim dry.
Well, as it's drying, she needs to think of what decoration to use.
That's my job.
The brim has to dry.
Well, hers
did you wet
doesn't.
it?
Hers doesn't, because we didn't wet hers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because hers is too stiff.
They're-
Doesn't need to wet.
Yeah. No, I work for the Fed. They come crating through. Everybody has to have.
Hey, how much is that?
I've got ready to pay the dues. And, how much is the ads for the county line riders for the year? Because I know you pay for one, two, and you get one free or something like that. You pay for 3 and you get 1 free.
Yeah, and the two
And
white
so,
legs
and how,
on the back.
so what is the total? Because I'm gonna add that to my, when I do the check, unless I needed 2 separate checks, but I'm ready to send it off.
Well, I will look when I get home and where I.
So you're gonna put your tail, do a fitting
Where does the tail go, in the back or the front?
back, unless you want it on the front.
I like the color.
No, because then it would be in her face.
Yes, but it'll get flies.
Isn't that awful?
Exactly.
We're gonna have
You
to,
have to open up the knot a little bit.
sorry, I apologize.
You'll have about this much of a tail.
Well, that looks pretty close to
Oh, tying an actual tie-tie? Oh,
Tie-tie.
Oh, oh, wow.
There's ties there if you want to try some.
Oh, this looks like it's coming out.
You might want to have it on the hat when you do it, rather than on your neck.
That's what I was thinking. Then we could
Right?
wear it maybe. The only thing is, I never.
Yeah, I think you're right. I can't. I want to see. I love it.
Okay.
I'm so glad you have my stuff on your hat. I'm so excited. Show her. Barb.
And then when you bring it around, be sure you keep it perfect. Perfect, Lil.
Okay. See, it's not long enough. Well, it will be.
And then I put the blazers on. Isn't that lovely? Isn't it? You need some blingers. On Amazon.
She wanted it down, a little dry down.
That looks great. No, it's showing the black. The black will be covered, right? Well, look at these cuties.
Okay, so that's basically how it
Oh, yeah,
well,
that's okay. Yeah, I don't know.
That's okay.
This glue
That's
is
like,
We gotta glue this.
even the brim sometimes when the
it's
wind's
getting a
blowing,
little.
I feel like the flying nuns. Like rip my head back.
Yep. That's why you say, oh
That's
crap.
why
I'm gonna use this end.
Oh, now Letha's going to do it.
It was bad, the whole shebang, and now I have it all over my helmet. I don't care.
Hey, don't touch that trailer.
You know, I'm just like over it. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. I'll be right there.
I think I don't even care.
From a black
I don't even care. I'm just like, whatever.
That looks so pretty. Oh my goodness.
I'll drive it up there. No.
Okay, we are
This is the
doing.
runway.
These are the ladies who made hell hats yesterday, and now they're going to model them, and we're going to pick first, second, third, and fourth place.
Okay, turn around so we can see that you have something in the back.
Where's? Oh, there's Linda. Okay.
Okay.
Could I get you to do something for me, honey?
What is it?
All right, who got first?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta talk about it.
What do you need?
Yeah, you guys should all talk about it. That's
Yeah,
what we
now
do.
we need to talk about it.
So everybody show the
Okay.
back.
Yeah, show the back.
A little higher.
Show the front.
Yeah.
Stay like you are, ladies. I want to get this.
Get me out of the picture.
I know, right?
Okay.
And then the back, you got the little frou-frous. I love
Okay,
you.
so
Y'all
let's
steal
come over
hers.
here and let's vote.
All right, go.
You all go over there and decide.